everybody, we have to have a talk, especially because we got some new people here, okay? I gotta give you a little, like, I just like to give people, put people on notice, you know, so you understand what's coming. The Karen Read trial is almost over, and so for the people who, like, came here for the Karen Read trial, they're probably gonna be like, what is she talking about? Because she's like, hardcore Bobby Kennedy, he's a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I thought I liked this lady, she was a lawyer, this and that, and then they're slowly gonna listen and listen and listen, they're gonna be like, you know, she actually makes a lot of sense. So I felt like a little introduction to what a lot of my other content is outside of Karen Read, because the Karen Read case has taken over my feed and my content for the last 2 months. But my byline since I started, and everybody who's been here, all the OGs know these. No, it's politics, life, the law. That's what the podcast is going to be. We're going to alternate episodes about politics, life, and the law. We're going to talk about all the stuff that I like to talk about. And one of them is the idea of democracy. So I got myself a Mary Lou's. If they want to sponsor me, they can. Medium cinnamon hazelnut fluff, extra mocha, 1 cream, 1 sugar. I mean, it's literally so good. So here's the deal, and this is why I encourage people to really look at, like, what's going on in the United States of America now, what you think we are as a country, what you think democracy is, what it's supposed to be, what you want it to be, and what it actually is, okay? So we have CNN, who has now, all right, normally we have 3 presidential debates run by the Commission on Presidential Debates, like, since they started. So it's decades and decades and decades. But they have a lot of rules which would allow basically any third-party candidates who meet the qualifications to debate, okay? And so Joe Biden and Donald Trump went back and forth over, like, the last 6 months. We're going to debate. You know, Bobby Kennedy has said, I'm going to debate. So what did the Biden camp, the Democrats, and the Republican camp, Trump, do? They came together. And when do we see 2 sides come together, okay? When they have a mutual enemy or a mutual interest, i.e., both Trump and Biden want to paint Bobby Kennedy, who is polling like upwards of 15 to 20%, okay, of the general electorate. They want to say he's a Trump plant, blah, 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 blah. And then the right says he's an extreme left-wing Democrat. And what they both don't want is somebody like Bobby Kennedy getting on the debate stage with the two of them, because whether you like him or not, we all know he's going to, like, smoke the two of them. He's going to run circles all day, every day. In terms of, like, intelligence and ability to actually, like, put together and format a plan. Because we have Joe Biden, who, I mean, I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if he croaks before we get to November, okay? The fact that he is our nominee out of, 400 million people in this country who can't find a better Democrat, they wouldn't allow. Like, I don't like, there's nothing I like about Gavin Newsom, but I've said it multiple times, there's many candidates would have walked themselves into the Pennsylvania Avenue, except that Joe Biden gets first dibs because, like, he's an OG politician, and that's how it works, baby. That's just like, no, wait your turn, Gavin. And so now we have an old man who literally, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, he's got the shuffle like he's in a nursing home. And then we have Donald Trump, who exudes strength and but the reality is he doesn't actually know anything about any of the issues. Like, people need to start paying attention to when Trump is asked real questions. You can see he does. Well, we have some great ideas here. We're gonna, we got some really big things put together. We're gonna have the American people. We're gonna blah, 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 blah. He's a salesman, guys. He's a salesman. He's selling you a bill of goods. They both do not have your best interest at heart. Trump is behind the scenes. Biden got $60 million in dark money in 2020 to get elected, and Trump's going around in private to his, multi-billionaire donors and being like, give me $25 million to the campaign and I'll do the tax cuts for you. Like, that's what the two of them are doing behind the scenes, okay? So, like, they're not representing you. So what they did is they both went to CNN and they were like, we're gonna bypass all the debates that we usually do, like the 3 traditional ones that happen in the fall, and we just want to come to you, but we want to make sure that it's only us, and we need to make the rules set so that nobody else can qualify, aka Bobby Kennedy. Like, they literally have rigged it against Bobby Kennedy. And listen, everybody knows I would love for you to vote for the man, But you don't need to vote for him, okay? But what you need to do is acknowledge that he has a right to run and he has a right to be heard, particularly when he has the poll numbers that he does. And what the Democratic Party and the Republican Party is currently doing right now in June of 2024 is suppressing your ability to hear new information from different candidates because they are afraid. And so what did they do? The two sides that hate each other so much, they came together. Imagine that. They came together to make sure the rules are that guy, Bobby, can't get on the debate stage. So this is the rule that CNN set down, that every candidate has to be qualified for at least be on enough ballots to get to 270, okay? And this is the problem, that Bobby Kennedy has submitted enough signatures to get on the ballots in enough states to get, at the current, right today, June, whatever it is, 18th, 2024, 278, okay? However, those states have not certified them yet. And what do we know is that it all trickles down from the top. So nobody in a state where Bobby Kennedy has pending ballot certifications, no Secretary of State's, like, they're not rushing that one along. They're like, you know, they got all the mail. Bobby going to the bottom of the list, okay? We're going to make sure he's at the bottom of the list until when? When, guys? Until the debate is over. And then you only see the clips from Trump. You only see the clips from Biden. And what that is them suppressing your vote, okay? That's them suppressing your ability to retain and hear and receive information that is contrary to what they want you to believe and think. So think about the fact that those two sides, the Republicans and the Democrats, hate each other so much, but yet that they basically are like, hey, we agree to fight each other, but like, let's come together and make sure nobody else can ever come in. So when people say to me, like, now's not the time for the third party, this isn't it, it's a binary choice. No, it's a binary choice because they're telling you it's a binary choice, okay? Everybody has the right to vote. This country was formed to flee this kind of shit, okay? Like, the idea that you don't have the ability to cast your vote for who you want, that you have to be told it's either one or the other, and otherwise it's a waste of a vote, or it goes to somebody else. How disrespectful are people? We live in the United States of America, like literally the most protective and expansive democracy that's ever been invented in the history of the world. And we're just like literally letting it fall apart in front of us because we are playing right into their hands. They tell you, you can't totally, it's two choices, binary. It's binary because they're telling you it's binary. Guys, it's circular. We're all locked up in the cycle. Like, and the only way to break out is that you have to open your mind to it, that like, we actually can make a difference. But in order to do that, like, you actually have to have the confidence and courage to do something outside the box. Okay? So, July, August, September, October, November, Bobby Kennedy's going to be in like my top 3 things I'm talking about. So, welcome to Notemyobjection.